What I like most about being an advanced EMT is the fact that you, in earnest, you get to help people and make a difference. You know, a lot of people, they say it because it's cliche. I love helping people, but you know, you actually get to go out there and do what it takes to actually help someone. My name is Leon Morris. I am an advanced emergency medical technician with the National Emergency Medical Services. You know, we come to work, clock in, head out to the unit, find your assigned partner, and we get the unit ready. After we're ready, we update our dispatch, let dispatch know that we're 10-5, and just wait to be dispatched on an emergency.
First of all, once you get to work, you know, you're supposed to always be properly attired. Make sure you have your boots on, the appropriate attire, because you want to not only be able to provide service, you have to protect yourself first. Your safety comes first. My name is Daniela Filler. I'm an emergency medical technician here at National Emergency Medical Services. EMS 1 to dispatch.
And for EMS 1.
This crew is 10-5 dispatch. Secondly, when we get to the unit, we tried our best to clean as best as we can. Make sure that we have all the necessary equipments, oxygen, Zol, AED, etc. Because you don't want to go on a scene unprepared. Your job is to literally save lives. We are 10-7 dispatch. Because doctor's hospitals are right.
Okay, so we arrived on the scene. We met another emergency service here. So the patient was already being attended to by that emergency service that we met on scene. Normally, when we meet that, you know, we still will come out and find out if they need our assistance, and if they don't, then we just update our dispatch with our findings. But patient were pretty good. So that's only it for us to be on to the next emergency.
This will be run number 3. Run number 3, EMS 1.
You got it?
Dispatch is 0929, call receiver 0837.
So we're going for a 50-year-old male complaining of abdominal pain and some general illness, and we are now here to assess this patient.
It could range from any number of calls, and you don't get to choose the type of calls you go on. That's the thing about this. You know, you're here to respond. You're trained to face whatever it is, and we're trained to bring calm to even the worst situations. So whatever it is, we're prepared for it, and this is what we train for.
So basically, we are called to go on a 27S, which means the stabbing about the body. So we are moving with a Delta because this is a very critical emergency.
Dispatch EMS 1.
110-2 dispatch.
EMS 1, route is route 2, that location. You will be passing at 429M. EMS 2 will be shortly behind you responding to that. And we will set up multiple staff on.
There are different calls, and each call is very interesting. Sometimes you might get called for somebody in respiratory distress and end up in a cardiac person's situation. Sometimes they might tell you the person got stabbed, but it's totally different when you get there. So you never know what to expect, and I guess that is the most interesting part of it.
Okay, we get a line. We can stick the cuff on him.
I'm checking blood pressure while he's setting up a line to give him some fluid because of the amount of blood that he lost. You can see he has multiple penetrating wounds about his body. We're also going to be cutting off his pants because we want to make sure we didn't leave any wounds untouched.
He could be considered, he is a critical patient based on where he sustained these penetrating wounds. And if you look at his presentation, he's diaphoretic, we call very sweaty. We met him, weak looking, almost looked like he was ready to fall out. So the most important thing now is just getting some volume in and getting some fluid in it. Like my colleague would have said, to replenish some of the blood loss. And after you would have done that, you're going to get him to definitive care. So this is definitely not one of your stay and play calls. This is one of your calls where you just want to stabilize, and we'll be out of here in a minute. People don't get to see what it is that we do all the time. But on a particular call that we went on today, we went on a stabbing today, and because of the entire scenario and how it was set up, we had an opportunity to do some of what it is that we do outside of the unit. So when you just look around in your peripheral view and you just see the looks on people's faces, like, wow, this is what they really do. So yeah, people don't actually get to see it all the time, but when they do get to see it, you know, people, they come to appreciate it, because a lot of people still think that we're ambulance drivers, and that's how a lot of people refer to us, but we actually go there. We make a difference. We train technicians, train here and in the US, other places. So a lot of people use the term because a lot of them don't know better. And, you know, when they see different, I guess they have a different appreciation for what it is that we do.
So I just want to say a special happy EMS week to everybody, especially to those at Doctors Hospital, the other emergency medical services out there, Oak Tree, etc., Superior Care. I can't go down the list, it's a lot. But I just want to say a special happy EMS week. Thank you for all that you do, all the time and effort that you put in to saving lives, for actually accomplishing the primary goal of what we are here to do.
I just want to say a happy EMS week to all of my colleagues. And when we say EMS, it's not just an institution, it is the entire system.
Brought to you by the Ministry of Health and Wellness.